Hey guys, this is Susie, founder of Lit Chat. I am in Richmond, Virginia at ENZO's. And I'm here with Vinny, the owner. And I'd like for you guys to take a look at this beautiful lounge that he just opened up a couple months ago. Vinny, tell us about your lounge.
So we're conveniently located at 9101 Midlothian Turnpike, right here in Richmond, Virginia, or some people like to say North Chesterfield, right off of Midlothian Turnpike, great location. We've been open for 3 months, right around 3.5 months, and it's actually been going great. Growing at a very, very good pace. I have a wonderful clientele that comes in all the time. We've got good regulars. We've actually signed up 20 members at this point too for our membership. We have a membership here. So it's going great.
Well, we would love for you to walk us through your lounge, tell us your vision, why you chose. I love the color scheme.
Thank you.
Brown is my favorite color, and I absolutely love the color scheme. So, will you take us on a tour of your lounge? Tell us your insights, what you thought as you were making this, and share with the tour.
All right, I'd be proud to take you guys there.
Awesome. Vinny, tell us about this.
So I really wanted to have not just your normal cigar artwork in here, although I've had some really good representatives from companies that have donated some really good, art from the companies. But I wanted to put something in here that kind of spoke to, my lifestyle and the things of mine that I really like. So my barber, his name is Julian Green, great guy. Sitting in his chair one day and I saw these really cool pictures. And I said, man, where'd you get those at? And he said, I painted them. I said, you serious? He said, yeah. So basically, I asked him to paint a picture that had something to do with ENZO's that I wanted to proudly hang in my lounge. So he actually brought this one up first to show it to me, to kind of give me an idea of what he was going to do. He said, well, I wasn't trying to sell this one to you. I said, but you're not leaving with it. So I actually bought this one, and then when we get further around the lounge, I'll show you the one that he actually made for our lounge here.
So he is a barber, but also an artist. Is he?
And he's local.
Okay.
He's local here in Chesterfield.
Okay.
He is a barber.
Okay.
Very good barber, and his passion also is art.
Okay. This caught my eye when I first came in. So sorry, guys. I got distracted. So now we'll move on to the
I wanted to put it in a prominent spot so when people walk in, they can see that it actually exemplifies what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay. So take us through.
So everything with this lounge was very, very methodically thought out. From the sign to how I put the extra humidor over here with the flavored cigars, to how I wanted the main humidor to be featured.
Because flavor cigars should be in a different humidor.
They should always be in a different humidor because some of the cigars are so fragrant that the smell can actually impede the traditional cigars, is what I like to say. So you don't want to have, the floral scent of acids actually getting into your traditional cigars because it can change the whole flavor profile of the cigar. But we wanted to feature the humidor right here in the middle. That way when you walk in, it's the focal point. So the windows, the logos, everything was all thought out. Let me take you inside. Really, this time.
Okay, this time.
Just for you, Sue. Just for you. So, one of the things that I like to explain to my customers is when you come to ENZO's, you actually get a completely different experience. I'm a tobacconist. You have a lot of people that own cigar lounges that really haven't been in the industry, but used to be a sales rep for a couple of different companies. So, with that experience and, basically that platform, because it is an actual platform when you get a chance to visit different lounges. I've probably been in and out of 400 plus lounges in my time in the industry. So what I like to tell people is you get a chance to learn a lot of things, you get ideas and learn things to do, but almost more importantly, you learn stuff not to do.
Right.
So, I was able to really get a lot of good ideas from a lot of really, really good shop owners in some of the places that I went to, made some really good friends. And another thing it afforded me was being able to go to trade shows and then also smoking cigars that your normal shop owner is not really going to believe in, I've had people say that my shop, in an affectionate way, is a boutique type of shop.
And I will piggyback on that. When I came in, your humidor, I started to look for the cigars that I'm used to smoking. And when you started to talk about these different boutique cigars and cigar makers, at first, I wanted to say, I was thinking, okay, I'll just get something that I know that's a flavor cigar, even though I'm away from that. But as you were speaking of them, and you said, just give it a try, because guaranteed that if it's something that you do smoke, it is in here. And I'm glad that I did, because I how do you say this one?
Mikaida.
Mikaida
Yeah.
is one that I smoked last night, and I'm telling you, hands down, I have my particular kinds that I like, but I definitely will be buying some more of these before I leave. This was, yeah. So I'm going to piggyback on that, it is boutique-y.
Yes.
But it's not, expensive or too lavish, if I could say that. I like the selection.
What I like to say, I don't mean to cut you off, but what I like to actually say is, being as though you go to trade shows, you get a chance to meet different, reps from different companies and owners and blenders and all of that. I only bring in cigars that I really and truly believe in, and that I can feel passionately selling,
All right, guys, come on.
Come on out, let's keep on going, because there's a lot to see.
And so tell me, what is this? I was intrigued by this last night.
Yes, so we have a conference/meeting room that we came up with. I thought was a brilliant idea, because we are here inside the beautiful shops of the Arboretum. There's a Margarita Parkway business area in the back. So I thought initially that I would probably get a lot of people that would be interested in having meetings or actual conferences where they can come in, be able to smoke. I provide free water, free coffee. They can bring donuts or bagels and sit in here and enjoy their meeting or conference while smoking some good cigars. I did have one of my great members who donated a wireless projector so they can project off these beautiful ground walls if they wanted to. So we're still hoping to get this moving up, get it moving and rent it out. It's $50 an hour, which is not bad for you to be able to come in, bring your colleagues, and have a good meeting.
I can see some evening meetings, collaboration, especially when you're working on contract bids and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that working in here, because a cigar surely will calm nerves as you're working.
And where better to do it?
Right. Exactly.
So
let me tell you, when I walked in here last night, the instant feeling I got was coming into a living room, the living room that you're not supposed to go into, at your grandma's house you're not supposed to go into, and it is absolutely beautiful. Then he showed us the lounge.
So the funny thing is, when we were in the build-out stage, obviously none of this was here, so we would sit around this little bitty TV, like 4 or 5 of us, sitting around smoking cigars. So then when it finally we finished it, it came to fruition. I call it my big living room. So I literally took the TV out of my man cave. It's in here. It's actually in that room because this here is my man cave. And I really enjoy the fact that, like I said, I have a lot of friends. They've been very supportive. Um, you know, sometimes you feel like your friends are always going to say something good to you, but we genuinely love each other to the point where we talk about stuff. And they know that I'm kind of a brash guy from Detroit, Michigan. 313 all day. But, you know, I'm very outspoken. I'm professional, but I try to stay firm because you want to set a precedent.
Yeah.
You have to do it. And what I'm most proud of is like all of my customers, which I call family, when they walk in, they speak to everybody. When they walk out, they say goodbye to everybody. Which you guys noticed last night.
Yeah, so that's what I noticed last night is when we came in, the owner, Cherie, she came in and she gave me a hug.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, she knows I'm here. And then like 5 minutes later, you brought her over and she's like, oh, yeah, and you were introducing and I was like, oh, I thought she knew who I was. And he's like, no. So, you know, they welcome you with a hug, a shake, a handshake, you know, welcome you, talk to you. You guys pulled up, talked to us. It was, you know, it's just so welcoming and warm. And what I liked also was that it was not cliquish in here. There were people sitting everywhere, but it wasn't like it was all closed off. Like you couldn't come and sit with somebody. Or if you wanted to sit alone, I like that you have the option that you can have intimate conversations. You can have a group, or you can sit alone if you want to. If you just don't want to be bothered, sometimes that's how I want to be. I just want to sit and smoke in silence.
She is really one of the strongest catalysts behind this whole venture. She has been so supportive. She knew this was my vision, but she's been very, very, very supportive of it. She works here every now and again. She's learning more and more about cigars. When we met, we were dating, I told her, I said, you know, you have to be able to enjoy my new cologne, which is Odo Cigar. It's kind of like my little joke because I was always in and out of Cigar Lounge. And, you know, she was very accepting of it. She didn't really smoke much when I first met her, but now she smokes. And she is, like I said, kind of the catalyst of this. They actually like when she's here and I'm not because she's really sweet. But, you know, they get that big brother or little brother talk when they really meet.
Well, hopefully she's coming in the floor.
Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully so. Because she does a great job here. She actually always praises what I do here, but it's a team effort. It really is. So I did want to make sure that, you know, everybody knows she is the boss lady, you know. And I always say, yes, ma'am, and she loves that. So I do want to talk about this one, too.
Oh, okay.
This piece of art. We're going to kind of go through everything. So this piece of art, Cherie was actually able to find at the 2nd Street Festival here in Richmond. Like I said, I'm from Detroit. I don't really know about half of this stuff around here, but she found this artwork. Unfortunately, I can't name the artist, but he is from the Tidewater area, so we try to keep it local. We get a lot of love on that.
Yeah.
Now back to what you were asking about. You know, the Army lady here.
That's right, that's right.
I walk the walk. I'm a Navy veteran.
It's okay. So let me try one of these chairs out. You know, when you sit down, you know, wanting to smoke, you know, it's usually an hour, 2 hour sitting. Yeah, this feels nice. Feels just
like my
as good
cigar.
as it looks. Yes, 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 yes. So I can listen to your VIP now.
All right. So as you can see, we have a very spacious main lounge. The whole place is 2,800 square feet. So we got a lot of room for high top tables. This area right here, like I said, is more of a living room feeling.
Yeah.
And then we have separate tables for separate conversations. I'm of the belief that all conversations should be had in front of everybody. Now we're going to go into our members lounge. Ladies first. I am still a gentleman in between all of this. So,
Hold on. Let me check the seats.
Check the seat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This feels like VIP.
And the funny thing is, they really aren't even broke in that much. Mainly because, like I said, I have such a great clientele that everybody really wants to go out and mingle with everybody else. So the time that this gets the most usage is basically on football days where people can come in and watch other games, you know, and root for their teams in here. But out of the 20 members, there's some that have never actually been in here. Like they've been here to look, but they never sit in here because, like I said, I can't brag enough on the clientele that comes here because everybody's great. Really, they really are. And if they're not, they can either take the window or the stairs.
Oh, okay.
And we have neither. So, but yeah, so we do have a very active membership here. I would implore you to reach out to me on my webpage for pricing.
And we'll have his contact information below as well.
But we have options where you can pay it quarterly or yearly. And there are some perks that you would really, really like. One being that you get your own locker with the membership. But yeah, we're really proud of this room. What we were doing was we were going to kind of piece together some furniture, you know, because we was kind of struggling, you know. When you open the Cigar Lounge, you start coming up with these expenses at the end, you know, and you're like, wait a minute, we had cameras. Oh shit, you know, we gotta do this. Excuse me. Oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. So anyway, it ended up being a situation where we didn't want to cheap out on anything. We wanted everything to be very, very comfortable and inviting. So we went all out with the furniture, and everybody seems to love it.
I think it's perfect. I can't think of any other way to put it.
You're right. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Appreciate
it's
it.
beautiful.
So like I said, we have really good artwork in here. My good friends at General Cigar Company gave me a lot of the cigar artwork. But the other painting that I asked my man Julian Green to do for me, that was specifically for our lounge, was this particular painting. So I was blown away actually when I saw it.
So wait, is this a tattoo?
That's a neck tattoo.
Okay.
It is.
All right,
So
all right.
I asked him to incorporate Enzo's in the painting some kind of way, right? So what he ended up doing was putting it as a neck tattoo. So I jokingly said, you know, being in the business world, I would never ever wear a tattoo that was showing. You know, when you're working for the man. Now that I am the man, I said, you gave me a good idea. I might get one right here.
Oh, okay. Now, what is this?
So we wanted to make a little area that was basically for couples, you know, because we appreciate our women coming in with their men, supporting their passions, and actually when they have that passion, it just works even better. So this is an area that is used a lot by couples. Or even sometimes guys want to come in and just kick it with each other, have conversation. Right. Come over here, but sit in these. You like these. Look.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I very rarely get over here. But one thing that I do pride myself on, and Cherie as well, is that we take time out to talk to our customers. I think it's very important to get to know your customers, to talk with them.
Front door open.
And let them get a chance to know you. So we do that. And then lastly, I want to show you right over here, we have this area, keep our bands. So, you know, people like to use bands to make tables or pictures or whatever. Come see me because I'm getting sick of all these things. And then we have a charging station here for people that want to come in and charge their phones. Co-rack over here, conveniently located. And then lastly, we also have an apparel line. We're going to be ordering more apparel after the first of the year because we sold out of a lot of stuff. But we have our ENZO shirts, we have hats, We have lady shirts that are actual female shirts, which actually cost more, believe it or not, guys.
What?
The ladies' shirts cost more than the men's shirts. But yeah, we had, I think, 5 colors of hats when we first started out. They sold out like that. T-shirts have been selling out like crazy. I call it the hottest logo around.
I like it. I mean, I have a shirt. I can't wait to wear it. I'll probably go wear it for the
I
intro
love
and
it. The
outro.
torch. Actually, when I first saw the logo, I was like, "That's hot too."
Thank you.
But in this area, this is the hottest logo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then we didn't talk about this little area here. Sheree was very adamant about having an area where if you have someone that comes in and doesn't smoke, but their significant other is shopping, they can come sit over here, maybe a young child or something like that. So this is
Very thoughtful.
yeah. She was the like I said, the catalyst behind most of the decorations. I helped. You know, people always think we did a Christmas card. My buddy was like, "Tell Sheree thanks for the Christmas card." I was like, "Slow down." I had something to do with that. Because everybody knows when they come to ENZO's, by me being from Detroit, we always say, "What up, though?" And that's what I'm going to leave y'all with. What up, though? So now we're back in the area that it's a members only area.
Okay.
And they let me come back here too sometimes because I own the joint. But it's the members area. So you see these black curtains that we just walked through, and we have some more over there. So we actually like to keep this whole area, just self-contained for the members. So that's part of your membership privileges. Here are the lockers. Get your name tag on your locker. We actually let you put on your name tag what you feel you want to put on there that fits your personality. But the members also get a chance to use the kitchen area. We've got big plans coming up for 2020. We're going to put a patio out back. The landlord did say we could put a patio up front. We're going to look into that also. We're also looking into getting a beer and wine license. That's going to be something, like I said, within the year that we're going to look at getting for our customers also.
Okay, last thing. We just talked about out back. I want you guys to see this sign out back. So, and I'm going to talk about it as we go there. So, looking out from the hotel we were staying at last night, you could see this sign from the hotel. So, those of you who are traveling and you're in the Richmond area and you stand in a hotel, you can see this. Or you can go to the app, right? Pull up the Cigar Lounge locator and you'll see this lounge right here where you are. You'll see it in the app. So take a look at this sign.
Definitely check the app. I'm loving this app. Big torch. So
it's raining.
It's raining. The rain was trying to stop us from being famous, but it's not going to happen.
It's all right.
So
It's like that.
you see how much area we have back here, and the plan is to actually make this area right here the patio.
Okay.
That garage door over there, we're going to make it to a glass roll-up door. The business that was here before us was a mattress warehouse. I guess that's why they had the loading dock. But that was actually one of the things that I loved about this actual location was that garage door. I immediately envisioned the glass roll-up door. But yeah, this is the sign that Susie was speaking of. It lights up at night. That's ENZO. Everybody thinks that the logo was actually made after me.
It looks like
It's a very fortuitous thing. So the company we use, which I do stand behind, so I'm going to let y'all know, it's called thelogocompany.net. They send you 5 mock-ups of logos, and their most expensive package, I think, was $3.99, which got you 5 logos to choose from, letterhead, stationery, and 500 business cards, and your file. So one of those 5 logos was a variation of this. So all my buddies, we were like, I mean, that's it, So we made a couple of changes to it, which they let us do. And it ended up looking kind of like me. And they didn't even see me, none of my social media,
Really?
nothing at all. I promise you.
So tell us about Enzo's. How did Enzo's come to be, the name?
So my full name is Vincent, and my name in Italian is Vincenzo.
Oh,
So
okay.
the nickname for Vincenzo in Italy is Enzo. I got that from a guy who I met
Okay.
along the way. And I really liked the name, and I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, it is dope. It's catchy.
Yeah.
It's you, and even the logo is you.
Yeah,
So it's all fitting.
So I am actually Enzo.
So tell us, how can the brother of the leaf or sister of the leaf follow you, reach you, and come to Enzo?
So we have a webpage, which is www.enzocigarlounge.com. We are on Facebook at Enzo Cigar Lounge. We're on Instagram and Twitter with the same name of Enzo Cigars, one word. We have a good following. I have an awesome social media guy that takes really good care of us. He's putting out content on a regular basis. And like I said, once again, address 9101 Midlothian Turnpike, Suite 800A, Richmond, Virginia 23235.
And you can also go to the app and go to your Cigar Lounge locator, and you'll see Enzo's right there. Okay? So don't forget, make sure that you follow Lit Torch on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Download the app, subscribe to the YouTube Lit Torch app, and let's spark that flame.
That's right.